Yeah, so if you guys remember this is Anthony Mackie, known for the Hurt Locker movie about bombs, but also known for the Marvel movies. He's now Captain America, and this is what he has to say about masculinity in America.
In the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. That American male masculinity is something I think is very important for boys, because now our little boys are afraid to fail, so they don't try.
We can't, it's not in the shot, but he goes on to say, touring Europe, promoting this movie, he goes, it's very specific to America. He goes, I see these European men, and I'm like, what's up? You know, and he kind of, like, which it's so funny. I give him credit. It wasn't that long ago he was all in hot water for promoting Captain America and saying something weird, I think, while he was in Europe about how Captain America doesn't represent America. My theory here is that those words were talking points from a publicist in Hollywood. Since then, we've changed regimes in this country. We've changed direction in this country. Well, that politics is downstream of culture. Culture's starting to change in this country. And I think this is what he truly feels coming out. And he lives in a world where you're told what to say and when to say it. And he felt empowered, maybe, because of the sway of society now, to say what he truly feels about a topic that 6 months ago would have gotten him a lot of heat from the left.
Yeah, and he's got a good point. I mean, all of the institutions, whether it's government or schools, they're all working in concert trying to drive masculinity out of boys. But the truth is, and you can go anywhere in this country and see it, the boys are not getting the message. They're not getting the memo.
You're not getting it from that Timothy Chalamet or whatever his name is.
Chalamet.
He wears dresses, right, and pearls, and it's okay. You know, be yourself, but at least balance it out with some Captain America stuff too. You know, like make both acceptable if you got to have one. You know, at least calling it toxic. You know, that's what they did. They called anything that was rough and tumble, anything that showed the armor, the provide, protect, take the arrows for those that are weaker to go out and gather the food and provide, like, at least give that room to breathe. And this is a mainstream, very popular actor doing exactly that.
You know, he's talking about how it's good for boys, you know, to sort of say it's okay to be masculine. It's good for women. Women need men to be masculine. They're the providers, you know, they're the ones who step up, you know, when their girlfriend gets pregnant and says, I'm gonna take care of you, I'm gonna take care of the situation. The weak guy says, here's $600 for an abortion. You know, I mean, that's the difference, right? So Americans and women do better when men are allowed to do what they do best, which is be masculine, provide, protect.
Women are very strong. They can handle strong men.
We know what Pete Hegseth, I think you know who he is. We know what he's trying to do at the Department of Defense. Maybe, you know how like Kash Patel's trying to get UFC. Maybe Pete Hegseth needs to go get Captain America to come do what Captain America originally did in the story. You know, get the troops in the right mentality.
What's Kash doing with UFC?
He's bringing it. Well, we can talk about that one day too. But he's bringing in the UFC to teach physical fitness and being able to.
Oh, that's so smart. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got Dan Bongino, so he's halfway there.
Oh yeah, they're in good hands with Dan. I love it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.